Hello, my friend. How are you? I'm so happy that you are here. Welcome to Spanish Playdates. If you don't know me by now, let me tell you who I am. My name is Anna Jaworski, aka Miss Hannah, as my students call me. I am a mommy to four children. I am a veteran's wife, and I'm also the founder and CEO of Spanish Playdates. After I had my firstborn, I knew that I wanted to share with my babies my roots and my traditions, but the only way how I wanted to communicate all those traditions was going to be with the language. So I found it something that was really important for me to transfer to my children. Now, through trial and error, and by reading and researching a lot for ways to make this happen, I developed specific patterns on using the language as a parent. This process that I applied with my firstborn became so effective that I started implementing the same techniques with my other three children. This process became so real that then I just didn't have I didn't have the what could I say, not the courage. I just couldn't hold it. Couldn't hold it to myself because I saw so many parents struggling with the same situation, with the same beginnings. So I decided to start teaching other children and other parents on how they could develop and strengthen their own techniques in the same process through classes, through lessons, and through activities that were implemented directly through a class. So that's how I started Spanish Playdates. If you are here, I know you are either a mommy with little ones who really understand why the best age to learn a language is when you are a little baby, you are a little toddler, a preschooler, or if you are a teacher that would like to learn how to teach Spanish to early language learners. So those are the two people that I think are here right now for my presentation. You too understand the benefits of teaching this language at an early age because it gives them a head start, will fit their brains, it will boost their academic achievement, it will completely nurture their curiosity, cultural sensitivity, empathy, and tolerance. And also, there is a development, extra development, either cognitive, social, and emotional. All of this is a combination for a long-term success. And if you are here, I know you understand that. But what is happening? That with all this desire and all this longing, then we face ourselves with that struggle, with something that is completely unknown. And I know you might be telling yourself at least one of these. So let me know if you identify yourself with this. A lot of moms say, if I would just stick to Spanish, or if I just had more discipline, if I had time to do it. For me, it is hard to stick to Spanish, even if it's my native language. Switching to English, it's a lot easier. A lot of moms say, my vocabulary is so limited. I don't know enough grammar, or I don't know what my child is asking, so I don't know what to answer. A lot of mamas say, I just can't get my child to understand what I'm saying, or I don't know if I'm saying the right thing. My child sometimes responds in English, even though I ask the question in Spanish, and I just don't know how to keep them engaged. So I was there too. I was there too. But I found a way, and today I just want to share it with you. Just like I did with the people or the families who came to me here in my area for personal classes. A little bit more of myself. Here is my family. You see these beautiful faces? I know for any mom, their children are beautiful. They are my why. They are the reason why I started everything I'm doing right now. My journey as a teacher began with them. They were with me, going to houses, going to homes, we were renting the spaces. We were going to play cafes, churches, until I had finally the opportunity to open my own studio where I would teach preschool age children for 3 hours in the morning. Now, today I've had the opportunity to gather all my knowledge about the information and the way of teaching in two products for you. One, which is the mini course, a mini course that only has the 23 lessons, which are the main core program for a preschool setting. And the classroom, which is a long-term, it's a 1 year-round program from October, runs from October to September. All the information happens in there. And it's a classroom. It's a classroom for preschoolers. So I wanted to share with you what we have here and what the difference is. First, we have the mini course. I call it my Spanish corner, the program. It's a do-it-yourself kind of program, completely done for you. You just have to follow. Follow the videos that you will see inside. You will see 3 sections. The first section, the turquoise section, are 23 lessons, which go from readings to months of the year, days of the week, numbers, uh, pets, animals, ABCs, colors, etc. Those are songs that transfer the language in an immersive way, completely in Spanish. Now you can see here the purple section. This purple section has the same 23 lessons, but these are meant to transfer the language for non-Spanish speakers. So here in this purple section, you will see techniques applied and dual language spoken, English and Spanish, and we connect the sign language and the visuals so our children can understand what we are talking about. The third section is going to be activities for each lesson, for 23 lessons. So you will have something to do for an early language learner, an activity designed for toddlers to go with the song. These are completely in Spanish. And as a bonus, we have story times and activities. We have the most popular books where I read the books. We have like a mini story time with an activity included. All this is the mini course. You just have to click as many times as you want. If you want to take the lesson, let's say las mascotas, pets, you click the same video as many times as you need until you and your child master the class. Then you can go to the next section and the next one. You can go through the same lessons as many times as you need to with the goal of you and your child mastering the information. Repetition is the key in this. The more and more you do it, the more and more you go through the lessons, the more and more you and your child will learn and understand how to transfer the language. You will see me here in these videos applying those techniques. Now, what is the difference with the classroom? This is part done for you and the other part is with you. The program for the classroom, for the preschool, for the preschoolers, is designed to give you classes for each season: fall, winter, spring, and summer. Each season is going to have 3 months. Each month is going to have 4 different themes. And each theme, for example, otoño, fall here in the first week of October, you will have 2 different lessons to go only for this week. 2 different lessons according to pets, regarding to pets in this week. 2 different lessons with pumpkins and 2 different lessons about Halloween. Now, those 2 lessons that I upload for each week, you can watch them as many times as you need to with the activities inside. Same thing will happen with every single week: January, February, March, September, August, July. For the classroom, you will have your summertime included. So as you can see, we have each month we have 4 different things. Plus, we are going to gather at least twice a month with me directly, so we can reinforce all these classes. You can put your own schedule during the week. You can do it on Mondays and Wednesdays, or maybe you can check your videos to the same video Monday, Tuesday, and the following video Thursday and Friday. And then we meet one time here for two times for the month. So you will have a total of 10 new classes. Now, what is the difference between a lesson from this? These are lessons itself. For example, this is Los Animales de la Granja, farm animals. In this lesson, I only talk about Animales de la Granja, farm animals. But if we go here, let's say pets, we will talk about pets plus the core program, which is the mini course, because we will have a program, a mini program inside of each class. Inside of each class, you will have, la entrada. We will check the greetings, the weather, maybe the calendar. Then we will work about pets, and then we will go on an activity, and after that we will work with our bye time or goodbye song. So inside of each class, for the classroom, you will have at least 2 or 3 lessons included from the mini course. That is the beauty of the classroom, because you are going to start weaving all the information from the mini course inside of each class. Oh, by the way, the classroom already has all the mini course included. So if you decide to go for the classroom, you will have the mini course for $270 completely free, because it is included in here. Now, I put all of this together so you can finally have the peace of mind that if you want to teach language to your early language learner at home, you are not alone. This is a path that you just have to follow. Somebody else walked the walk as a parent and as a teacher, and that's me. You will not have to worry about what to teach your child or your students the next week or the next month or the next season, because I'm going to upload for all that material. It's going to be uploaded for you already. Now, there is a committed mama and teacher behind the scene. I'm going to be helping you with the class, supporting your efforts, guiding you and your children through a full year. All that information is going to be completely yours. Now, you just have to work and do as I recommend inside of the platform. You're going to have your child singing in Spanish and knowing what the singing means by the end of the first month. By the end of every month, you will have it's going to be a way how you can measure that your child is progressing, because the vocabulary, the music, and the concepts around each class, each month, it's going to be helpful to you, that you will see tangible results with your child speaking and most likely using Spanish. If you don't see that in the first month that you enroll with us, I guarantee you that I'm going to give you your money back. But you have to promise first that you are going to be committed and you're going to follow all the recommendations that are inside of the platform. You have to follow the program as I recommend. If you don't do it, then the program is not going to be beneficial for neither you or your child. But if you do it as I suggest, you are going to see marvelous things happen with the language in your child. Now, the classroom is going to have, as you see here, the Spanish program, the Spanish corner included. The classroom is a 12-month of material to work with your children at home. The mini course is a $270 value, completely included. Those are those 23 lessons I showed you first that are going to be taught to you and your family. And listen, it's your family, it's not for one child. You're not going to be paying for one child. You're going to be paying, if you have 2, 3, 4 children, everybody is going to be benefit about it with this information. You're going to learn the language through videos, music, and all the printable material you will have to your disposition. So you just can click and print. What does this include? Includes hello, how are you, shapes, numbers, colors, pets, animals from the farm, from the zoo, weather, routines, ABCs, fruit, vegetables, days of the week, months of the year, feelings, opposite seasons, how to wash your hands, clean up and healthy. Those are special songs that we sing with our children. All of this is included in the classroom. That is at $270 if you purchase only the Spanish corner by itself. Now, what else? Oh, here I just explained that the 23 lessons are divided in 3 sections. One taught in English and Spanish, one taught in Spanish, and the other one is a section with activities for each lesson. Now, that's the basic. The program, the classroom, will cover over 120 videos for the whole year, with a minimum of 8 new videos uploaded every month. Each video uploaded will include activities, the printable, and the music or games or anything that goes with each class. You will receive themes by season and by month. For example, in the month of October, we cover 4 themes: fall, pets, pumpkins, and Halloween. In November, community helpers, baking, turkey, vegetables. In December, gingerbread, shakes, Christmas, familia, etc. Now, I have, for example, a mom who asked me, what happens if I don't follow holidays? You know what's going to happen in that case? Well, if you don't do Christmas or you don't do Halloween or Easter, that's okay. I mean, it's 1 week that you don't have to use that material for that week. But it doesn't mean that that you're going to stop working, because there is plenty of material. You have over 20 lessons, extra lessons that you can do. You have a lot of extra activities you can work with your child. You have story times with activities and music inside. So if for any reason there are some weeks that you don't want to go through those specific things, it's okay. You can just switch for another one that is already inside of your classroom. Now, what happened? I had another mom saying something about a Montessori approach. She really wants to teach Spanish to her child, but she doesn't like her child to be in front of the screen, right? They limit a lot of screen time. And my response to that is it is okay to. Now, who is going to be watching the video is not going to be the child in this case, because if the mom is a Montessori mom, the mom has to educate herself and then apply exactly the same things I'm doing. So what she will have to do is just go through the video really quick, see what I'm doing, and duplicate. Just maybe play the song because you're going to have the music included. You can just find the song, you can print the material, and then just work with your child without the screen. It's you who become the teacher. The children who are going to be watching the videos, they are going to see me as a teacher. But if you're a Montessori mom and you would like to limit the video screen time, then it's you who become the teacher, okay? But you already have everything there done for you, so you can just duplicate. It's going to save you a lot of time. Now, other than that, you will have 4 bonus uh, things for you. I mentioned, the story times with activities, the collection of music. Each child is going to have a special bilingual t-shirt for your child. You will see the t-shirt inside of the platform. And also you will have live classes twice a month with me, and extra classes where I will bring some special guests for you and the children. Now that is why all of this is a combination of do-it-yourself and a done-for-you type of classroom. You take charge of the time and the schedule when you want to work with your child during the week, but you are encouraged to move forward every single week through regular meetings with me, with private meetings with the students and the parents when we have our live classes. Now, you might be asking, okay, so what is the investment here? What are my investment options, right? Well, let me tell you. Let's start here at the bottom. At the bottom says My Spanish Corner, which is a core program. It's a mini course. This is a program where you will have a lifetime access for one-time payment of $270. This will give you those 23 lessons in Spanish and English in Spanish, and also the activities and also the story times with activities. It's a huge package of, I'd say, 20, 40, 60, about probably 70 or 80 videos where you are going to be able to work with your child directly at the time you want to do it, however you want to do it. That's one option if you just want to go for the Spanish corner, the mini course. But the classroom has the mini course already included. So if you want to go for the classroom, there is a membership, okay? For our members, you can pay, you have 3 ways of payment. There is a one-time payment of $670, which will give you a lifetime access for you and your whole family with as many children you have in your household. You will have 2 months for free in this way of payment. If you cannot commit to this 670 at once, you can make monthly 12 payments of $60 a month. So those will be just $12. I mean, not $12, $67, excuse me, for 12 months. I think if you calculate 67 times 12, it's going to be like 800 something for the whole year. So in this way of payment, you will not have the 2 months for free. And the last one is a month to month of $87 with the option to cancel at any time. The only thing or the concern that I have with this one is that once we cancel the account, the platform will remove you directly. The system will stop your enrollment, and then you will not be able to access anything after the months that you have paid. But with these options over here, you have a lifetime access. So if you pay one time and you want to go through the classroom 2 years, you just pay 670. You have the classroom for 2 years, 3 years, as many years as you want to, uh, as long as the classroom is still open, you will have access. 1, 2, 3 years. This is for you. And also, the same thing will happen if you make the commitment of 12 payments. You will have a lifetime access. So, but it's just a lot more convenience. So people say, well, it seems like a little high price for these, but it's not really. I have private students, toddlers, and preschoolers, early, students who are 5, 6, 7 years old. And those families pay me $200 a month for 4 private classes. If I count, this is such a huge deal because you will have 10 classes a month with that price. If you just calculate that, it's gonna be, let me see, I'm just gonna, so you know what, I'm gonna show, if you have your your calculator with you, I'm just gonna do it really quick. If you have 670 divided by 12, that is $55.83 a month. Divided by 10 classes that you will have a month, you will be paying $5.58 per class. And you can repeat those classes as you wish. You don't have to go anywhere. All your classes are going to be there for you to work with your children when you are home, anytime, after breakfast, before lunch, after nap time, before bedtime. Even if you go to a restaurant and you are, some people bring the phone or the iPad so they can share with their children a little bit, give them a little bit of time, of quiet time, instead of putting any other type of videos, you put in front of them a Spanish class, which is very, very helpful to see and start remembering all of these classes. So 670 for 12 months and for over 120 classes, it's unheard of. It's about 3 months of private classes, 4 months each. I mean, no, 4 classes each. I really think this is a steal. Or if you pay $67 a month, it's a lot better for you if you need to do it like this way. I know so many preschoolers or some moms try to take their children every year to different things. Ballet, karate, I don't know how many other classes. And those are not mental skills. Those are just physical skills, right? Which are also good. But how much do they pay? They pay 100, for 4 classes for 30 minutes that the child goes, and that's it. And if they don't go, what happens? You lost it, right? It's $20 gone there. 20, 24, $5 gone for that 30-minute class. Well, for me, I believe this is a really good deal, not just for the economic side, but because you are giving the opportunity to your children to learn a language using that special time, that window where it's easier for your child to capture without hesitation. It's a lot easier to learn it now than later when you become adults. So I wanted to share this with you. I'm not sure if you would have time, but if you go to the website, and I already think I sent it through the emails, um, you know how Amber and how Patty and Betsy and Sulema kindly gave me a review and a testimonial of how the classes are held and what are the benefits that, for example, Amber and Betsy were able to bring to their own children. Amber and Betsy both are non-Spanish speakers who are trying hard to teach the language to the little ones. But Patty and Sulema, they are both Hispanic and they do actually speak Spanish already to their children. So you will see two different types of testimonials, the ones that are just learning and the ones who already know or they speak the language. So I invite you to stop by their videos and just watch them. Okay. Also, inside of the platform, I will give you access to a members area. It's called a VIP members area inside of Facebook, where we can interact with other families as well and share our journey inside. So this is part of the support group that we have ready for you. And that's it, my friends. This is my presentation. This is what I have to offer for you. And I really hope you find this information helpful. And if you are really looking forward to start your preschool Spanish at home, start working with your children, committed to that journey, because that is a journey. Nobody becomes bilingual from one day to another. This is a labor of love. And what you are going to learn here through our Spanish classroom is going to be the beginning blocks that you will need to move forward when your child is ready for school. And that is another topic. But use these tender years to make this magic happen and put the bricks on the ground to make your child succeed in the journey of becoming bilingual. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you inside. It's a matter of decision. I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much. Bye bye.